Hello, BookTube. Who's up for a November mail haul jam? Now with 70% less snot. It's not a very big one, but we'll work our way down to the boxes. We'll start with this little thing. Very nice to be recording a video without feeling like I'm gonna die. Let's see here. Okay, I think we've seen this before, have we not? This is Modern Mindfulness by Rowan Gunatalaki. I have no idea what kind of a name that is. That's no one with the name of Rowan can be fully trusted. I know that. This is how to be more relaxed, focused, and kind while living in a fast, digital, always-on world. And this comes out in late January. Okay, well, I don't know if it was mentioned on this channel before, but I already know the answer to the question, the question posed by the subtitle. The way that you are more relaxed, more focused, and kind while living in a fast, digital, always-on world is the same ways that you were before the fast, digital, always-on world. The ways don't change. So let's hope the book has some interesting things to say about the world. Yeah, okay, this is a novel. This is by Emily Bitto. It's called The Strays. Isn't that pretty? Impressionistic thing. And this is, I think, her debut. Or maybe not. No, it's not. It won Australia's 2015 Stella Prize. Those of you who are in Australia, I've never been to your country, and I never will be. I'd love to know what the Stella Prize is. Is it considered prestigious? Is it a big deal that the Strays won it? On her first day at a new school, Lily befriends one of the daughters of an infamous avant-garde painter, Evan Trentham. Lily has never experienced anything like the Trentham's home, where Evan and his wife have created a wild, makeshift family of like-minded artists, all living and working together to escape the stifling conservatism of 1930s Australia. Huh. Okay, and Emily Bitto got a PhD in creative writing from the University of Melbourne. So this is thoroughly soaked in Australia. Australian literature. It's a thing I know very little about. Maybe this will be my doorway to learn more. Except not in November. I will be reading no fiction in November. So it's another novel. The News from the End of the World by Emily Jean Miller. Another MFA graduate student, this one from the University of Florida. He's received fellowships from Yaddo, the MacDowell Colony, and the Sewanee Writers Conference. Good Lord, everything but Iowa. Is this her debut? No idea. So let's, when Vance Lake, broke, jobless, and recently dumped, takes refuge at his twin brother's Craig's house on Cape Cod, he unwittingly finds himself smack in the middle of a crisis that would test the bonds of even the most cohesive family, let alone the Lakes. Craig seethes, angry and mournful at equal turns. His exasperated wife Gina is on the brink of an affair, and at the center of it all is 17-year-old Amanda, adored niece who can do no wrong to Vance, surly stepdaughter to Gina, and stubborn, rebellious daughter to Craig. Also, she's pregnant. Okay, so this comes out in February. And this one barely made it to me. The package was essentially open. Oh, good Lord. I'm telling you, I'm not reading fiction in November. This is In the Name of the Family by Sarah Dunant. She's a great historical novelist. And this is about the Borgias. This is about the Borgia family. So it's just getting... First one was about Australia, where I've always been curious to go. Then it was about Cape Cod, which I love. And now it's about the Italian Renaissance, which I know backwards and forwards. Universal themes of power, betrayal, love, and blood ties propel this newest novel. Pope Alexander VI, the bountiful, aging puppeteer, can no longer control his son. Cold and treacherous, a strategic genius, Cesare is on the mission to unite, by whatever means, every city-state in Italy under the Borgia flag. Meanwhile, his sister Lucretia is coming to know her third husband, the Duke of Urbino, navigating the power plays with his family, and fulfilling her destined role as political pawn and wife. Fearful of their sovereignty, the remaining independent city-states send envoys to Rome to keep tabs on their cunning enemy, and one of them, the shrewd secretary from Florence, is Niccolo Machiavelli. Okay. This comes out in March. I will certainly review it for the Christian Science Monitor, but I'm not going to read it in November, because November is for nonfiction. We've got this thing. We are making our way to the boxes. The boxes are coming. Oh, okay. I was just talking about this book with my editor today. This is the new book from Thomas Friedman, who wrote The World is Flat. This is Thank You for Being Late. It's his book, An Optimist's Guide to Thriving in the Age of Accelerations. And it comes out soon. It's due out in November. It's a big deal. Of course, any Thomas Friedman book is a big deal. And Thank You for Being Late, Friedman steps back from the headlines to expose the tectonic movements that are reshaping the world today. As Friedman shows, technology, globalization, and the climate are all undergoing rapid transformation, much of it driven by the exponential increase in computing power defined by Moore's law. Ever since 2007, improvements in silicon chips, software, storage, sensors, and networking have coalesced into a new technology platform that Friedman calls the supernova, an extraordinary release of energy that is transforming everything from how we hail a taxi to the fate of nations and our most intimate relationships. This change in the pace of change is transforming the entire planet, creating new opportunities for individuals and groups to save the world or to destroy it. I think those of you who have been watching this channel for any length of time will already know what I think about the underlying premise of books like this, that say, hey, slow down, it wasn't like this when I was a kid. Thomas Friedman's book will be by far the highest profile example of that kind of thinking, and it drives me nuts. So I'm hoping he brings a little more subtlety to bear on the question than most of the authors who I've read on the subject have done. I am older than any of those authors, and you won't hear me saying, slow down, this is bad for your brain, this is bad for society, how will we endure, can't we go back to simple living? You won't see me lining up at the retro shops in Cambridge with all the other hipsters to buy a manual typewriter. What are you going to do with a manual typewriter? You're going to produce a sheet of paper with typewritten letters on it. That's what you're going to do. And who knows about that sheet of paper? Nobody. You're going to have to type it for real to get anybody to know about it. You line up for your manual typewriter and your manual typewriter parts and pieces, and then you go next door and line up for your vinyl record player. It is a silly affectation of Yahooism that is only practiced by people who aren't old enough to remember how damn inconvenient all previous technologies were. And Friedman is old enough to know better, so I'll have to hope for the best with this book. I actually already have a copy, and I plan on reading it tonight, so I can report back. Then we have this. This is the first of our boxes. So we have the ineffectual pull tab. Oh, look at that. This one worked again, too. Great. This looks nice and big. Okay, no idea why this wouldn't work, but that's all right. Like a gift publisher in the mouth. What is in here? Oh my. National Geographic, look at that. Wild, beautiful places. That is, unless I'm very much mistaken, that is the Ngorongoro Crater in Africa. Oh my. Well, maybe it's the Serengeti. Picture-perfect journeys around the globe. So you Australia people, your home will be in here, and I've never seen it. I've never seen it with my own eyes. Whereas the Faroe Islands, look at that. Working up like knives out of the ocean. Oh my. There's wild cattle in France. There's a national park in Poland with a fox, one of my own kind. My people. Oh, my. The Nile Valley in Egypt. Look at that. Oh my. Okay, so does this have a sheet of any kind? Is this... Not that it really matters. No, it doesn't, no information at all. I'm sure this is out already. I don't have a scanner, so I will find out from the publicist if maybe they have some scans of some of this gorgeous artwork, because I don't think taking a picture on my phone will do it justice. Wow, though. My. Very nice. Okay. All right. And then we have this last thing here. The box says Dell. But of course, it's not Dell. Somebody's just using a Dell box. That's good. I don't. No objection to recycling. Not at all. Let's see if we can break our way into this thing. This is the last item on our little rejuvenated book haul today. Oh, what the? This is not from a publisher. This is from one of you. This is the Reader's Digest Moby Dick. I just mentioned this the other day, and here it is. Oh my! How wonderful! Look at this. Another Reader's Digest is here. Somebody packed it with foam and padding and everything. Good Lord! Oh, this is the Scribner's Illustrated Deerslayer with the illustrations by N.C. Wyeth. Oh boy! Let me see if I can get one for you here. Oh, I have to find out who did this and bury them in books. Wow, that is so nice. Somebody must have heard me talking about it. Yeah, there we go. That is Chingakuch. It's Chingakuch about to attack Natty Bumppo in the middle of the night. Oh my. Is there anything in here that will tell me who is? There is. Very good here. There's a card. Combining Steve's love of English royalty and beagles. A singularly well-chosen card. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I tell you, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I have the best viewers in the world. Thank you so much. Wow. All right, well, that's the note to end on, isn't it? I will see you soon, BookTube. Thank you.